Hello, I think this is the 62nd day video in this series, State of the School, and I have finally reached, I'm talking about travel. The overarching subject is travel as it relates to what I have available to teach. And I've reached the last trip that I made to Europe. Probably will be my last trip ever to Europe physically. Now, I travel there all the time. Digitally, online, virtually, as I'll tell you more. But anyway, it was with the Hocklings. That trip that I need to go back and organize it much better, the one, I think it was in 2014, might have been 2013, when they drove me around northern Germany. That was an amazing, amazing trip. But we went one more time, and and fortunately I made the playlist already. It's called Portugal 2015. That's 9 years ago. And what the idea was, is they showed me Germany, their part of Germany. I'll show them Portugal. And we met. This time it was, see, I'd traveled with Shirley in Portugal several years before, only Shirley. But this time it was Shirley and Thomas. And we met in Lisbon. We eventually rented a car in Lisbon and then drove north to places that I had already been. But we stayed in Coimbra, a major city in Portugal, a place I had not been to. And we drove inland, Shirley particularly wanted to see some villages called Aldeias do Xisto, and I wanted to see. We were going to meet up with a woman, an English woman named Wendy Howard, that has lived in Portugal. They call them. I can't just pull these names up. Quintas, or quintais, quintas. She had bought a small. A quinta is a small holding. And we went there. That town was called Benfeito. We didn't make it as far as Portugal, but we were headed. We almost made it that far. We kind of made a high water mark, literally water mark, when we reached a waterfall. And then time was up, and there were a lot of things about this trip which were hard. Renting a car and driving in Coimbra, especially. We got back-ended at one point. There was a wreck. We stayed on a beach. But anyway, I made the playlist. It's I think it's 120 or 115 videos long. And I'm so glad I did that, because it would be quite a work to go back and do it now. 119 videos long. I managed to find a collection of artifacts in the National Ethnology Museum in Lisbon, or Belém, technically. And I had been on the search for that ever since Joyce and I had seen that back in 1970, that collection. I managed to find it again, and I filmed it. So there's a lot to say about that. But I think, and there would be a trip if you just decided you want to try one of Frank's trips and just follow with the videos in that playlist, that would be a good one to do it. As I say, it was my last one, physically. And I don't know, it's the last time I've seen the Hocklings, too. Now, this was 9 years ago, but we have stayed in touch. They've remained very good friends. So, Portugal, 2015. I have other trips to tell you about, but not like this to Europe. Bye for now.